Hi, Coach Noss here. I'm at the Coach Joey D Golf Academy in Jupiter, Florida. Coach Joey D and I have been friends for many, many years. We both trained together on a tour. Coach Joey D left the tour to come here. He opened this beautiful facility. It's home to many of the top golfers, Ricky Fowler, Freddie Jacobson, just to name a few. Some of the girls on the LPGA tour come in here. It's a hotbed for developing new techniques and training modalities that I'm very, very proud to be a part of. He's graciously allowed me to use his facility this week to put together the programs, bring them to you, and I'm very, very excited about being here. Also, we have broken down the training programs into 3 segments. I'll bring you 1 segment each week, so at the end of a 3-week period, you'll have an entire program. Take a look at the videos, do the exercises. If you have questions, contact me on my Facebook page. I'll be more than happy to give you whatever information I can give you. And I look forward to sharing these programs that I do with my players on the PGA Tour. Okay, start with our power workout. Do that as early in the week as we can when we're in the tournament setting. Normally on Monday or Tuesday, and first thing we start with is, again, getting ourselves warmed up. After about 5 to 10 minutes on a bike or a treadmill, we'll go into a kick position. We're just going to slowly start going back and forth with the leg. You want to make sure you come up on the toe as you come through into the sagittal plane. Now, as you get a little bit more loose, you can go ahead and pick up the speed. Still, come up on that toe on the support leg. Do that 10 to 15 times. We'll switch sides. After we do that, we're going to go into our side or frontal plane kicks. You want to, again, come up on the toe as you drive through, and then come up the toe as you drive through to the other side. Try and point the toe up. Get the hip, glute, opened up. Again, pick up the speed as you go through 10 to 15 times on each side. Alright, after we do our leg swings, we go into the arm swings. First, I want you to get into a staggered stance and let your arms go slightly bent. I want to make sure that the scapula is moving as your arms go through the air. Do 5 to 10 repetitions, the legs in this position, and then you're going to switch feet. I'm going to go ahead and let you see it from the side. Let the hips move slightly. You see me turning a little bit. You want to really start getting the body working together as one. And then we get to the golf stance, and you're just going to let yourself rotate back and forth. You want to keep the feet flat on the ground. I want you really turning into it here because I want the hips, I want the hip flexors, I want the lats to stretch. So we're going to go through our motion. I'm feeling a little tighter coming to my left side this morning. So I'm cognizant of that feel. You'll be feeling where, okay, yeah, I'm a little tighter here, I'm a little looser there. So you might have to work that area a little bit more before you start the workout to really get it to loosen up. Also, it lets you know, how is my body working this day? Each time you go through the warm-ups, you're going to feel a little different. You're going to see where you are at that particular time. Did I work out yesterday or have a long session out of the driving range? Am I a little tighter today because of that? Was it a long weekend? I'm a little dehydrated. So pay attention to what your body is feeling as you go through the warm-ups. Then bring your feet in about shoulder width. You're going to have one hand go above your head and the other hand go behind your body. You're going to let your hips go with the motion of your arms. Again, that's going to get the hip motion, frontal plane hip motion going, as well as the lats opening up and the shoulders loosening up as well. The sides more like this. There you have your arm swings. Alright, next we're going to go into our kettlebell swings. We're going to take about a 20-pound kettlebell. It can be lighter or heavier depending on your fitness level. We don't want to go too heavy because, again, this is a warm-up. Taking the kettlebell with both hands, you're going to take it between your legs, kip it up, just bring your hips forward, let the kettlebell come about shoulder height. Drive the hips up. Get nice and nice squat position, and drive it up. Take it from the side. See, I'm firing my hips as I come up, squeezing the buttocks to the top of the move. That's kettlebell swings. Now we're going to move on to the weighted wood chops. We've got a 16-pound med ball here. Basically what I want you to do is come down, get into a little squat position so you load the hip, and then go ahead and bring it through in the wood chops and load high. Come down, load the hips again. Go ahead and pivot slightly, let that heel come up, just so you get a little bit more rotation through the obliques and the QL. A little lengthening through there. Also going to load the scap and use the chest to slow the motion down on the left side. 10 to 15 reps, and then repeat to the other side. Again, pay attention to how your body's feeling. See if there's some tightness in areas. You may have to do a little foam roll work or something to get you ready for this power workout. If you feel tighter in a certain area, don't ignore it. Go in there, maybe do a little bit more work. Foam rollers are great. If you feel tightness on your lat or on your glute, hit the foam roller before you go and progress on to the next point with the power workout. Now, progressing forward to the last phase of the warm-up section, you're going to go into your tri-plane lunges. Hands are on the hips. Come forward into your front lunge. Side lunge, keeping this leg straight, foot flat on the ground. Keep everything loaded over this hip, chest up, and then your transverse. Again, this leg should be straight, foot flat on the ground, everything loaded, knee over the toe. To the side. We're going to do 3 to 5 reps in each position. Again, it's real important to keep that foot flat. Let's unbelt the ankles, get a good stretch of the adductor, below the glute. Keep yourself upright as much as best you can. Tri-plane lunges. Now we're going to go into a bodyweight squat. Feet are shoulder width, toes slightly out. Let your feet go where they feel comfortable going. What I like to do is bring my arms out, get down into a little semi-squat to begin with. And each time, you want to try and get yourself a little deeper. You want to try and keep the back in a neutral position. Each time, go down as deep as you can go, keeping the heels on the ground. So like this. So as you start to feel those heels come up, that's where you want to stop, or start to feel yourself round out. That's as far as you want to go. Get a good stretch through the hamstrings, the calves, and the glutes. Do 15 to 20 reps. Bodyweight squats. Next we move into the box jumps. I've got a 24-inch box here. You can go to and start at an 18, or you can, if you don't have boxes, you can actually use a bench. With my guys, we're usually doing it to a bench or a 24-inch box. What I want you to do is focus on the load and then exploding up onto the bench. Okay? So we get down to our low position, bring the arms up, and drive. Step back down. Again, load, explode, set the landing, step back down. Load, explode, and back down. You do 15 to 20 reps there, and then what I have to do is get up on another smaller 12-inch or maybe one riser on a step. And what you're going to do is a heel tap. With your hands on your hips, you're going to just bring the heel down, tap, and come back up. Do that 15 to 20 reps. You're really loading the glute med on the left side. Really giving a good workout to that quadricep. Keep yourself upright. 15 to 20 reps. Then you have your box jumps. Again, concentrate on the load and explode up. Take your time to get back down. And go right into your heel taps. Alright, the next movement is the dumbbell deadlift. Single leg, single arm, dumbbell deadlift. Same arm, same leg. If you're on your right side, the left leg will be there for support, to reset. Put your toe right at the instep of your right foot. Grab the dumbbell, come up, set the shoulder blades, hand is on the hip, keep the hips nice and square, also keep the shoulders square. We're going to come over hinging at the waist. Then as you get to the chest, just below parallel to the ground, you're going to come down and fire into the glute and the quad. So you're taking the dumbbell down to the bench, as you tap, fire back up. Each time you want to bring that foot, toe back to the instep, so you get to reset everything. Usually do this 15 to 20 reps each side. Looking at it from the side, want to keep the back nice and flat. Coming over, hinging, going to hinge at the hip, come down, tap, and fire back up. Hinge and fire. Hinge and fire. There you have it. Single arm, single leg, dumbbell deadlift. Next movement is the front squat. Hold the dumbbells to the front of your body. And squat down to a bench. Just tap your butt. Again, feet are shoulder width. Toes slightly out. Wherever your feet feel comfortable in the positioning. Bring the dumbbells to the front of the body. You're going to bring yourself down. Just tap down to the bench. And as you come up, drive the dumbbells up. Back to start position. Tap and up. Back. And drive the dumbbells up. You can do 15 reps in each position. Again, it's going to look a little bit like this from the side. Up. Come down. Tap the bench and drive up. Tap and back nice and flat. Chest up. Head erect. And drive. Rep dumbbell squat to the bench. Push press. Well, that's the first segment of the power workout. We brought you the warm-up, bodyweight squats, the no-load box jumps with the heel taps, the single-leg dumbbell deadlifts, the front dumbbell squat to the push press. Next, we will get even more dynamic when we move into the power moves. So, go through this stuff this week, run through. I mean, even to this point, doing the warm-up to the front dumbbell squat to push press will give you a good workout. Enjoy. Look forward to talking to you. Give me some feedback.